Hey, there you all are. Good morning, Lakeview Intermediate. It's time for Lakeview Liftoff. It's a Thursday morning. We're in the back half of the week now. It's the weekend is coming, and it's our first Thursday liftoff, and I'm excited to see everybody here this morning. We have some special guests. Plus, I have traveled down the hallway today to one of our pods. Is it yours? I wonder if this is the pod you will be in when we come back to school. We'll talk about that here in just a moment, but let's get to our day. And first off, our morning announcements. So here we go. Daily announcements today. I want to talk for just a minute about attendance in your classes. I want you to try your very best. Remember that schedule that you're following now. Hopefully we're all getting used to that and how that works. I want you to do your very best to follow that schedule and be in the live classes every day. Again, that's the best place to be because you can interact with your teachers, ask questions, all of that. So please try to follow that schedule every day. That's going to make learning the easiest for all of you. And start your day with Lakeview Liftoff. This is our chance to come together as a school. We do some fun stuff. We have important announcements and all that. But your attendance is measured in several ways. Are you attending a live class? And if you're not, are you watching your teacher's recorded video later on Zoom? Because your teachers are uploading their classes every day to Schoology, so you should be able to watch a class later. And it's also okay. Let's say your teacher taught something and you're like, ooh, I need to hear that again. I didn't quite understand it the first time. You could go back and watch that recording even if you were in the live Zoom. That'd be a great way to get some review for the day if you need it. But especially if you miss the live instruction because you can't be there for something with your family, then you make sure you watch that video later in the day or at least later in the week. Another way you can show attendance is by interacting with your teacher through a message in Schoology, contacting your teacher, emailing them, being in a small group later in the day if your teacher asks you to come to a small group. And the big thing, getting your work done. Make sure you are responding if there's a class discussion, if there's an assignment to be submitted. We should be starting to get used to that. Your teachers start having you turn things in. Those are all ways that you can be in attendance, because right now I'm in an empty pod. Makes me sad. I wish you all were here. But someday you will be. We'll be back in in-person school. And so it's just a little different. And I wanted you to know how that's tracked. So make sure you are being marked as present in class by either being at the live Zoom, that's the best way, or doing your stuff later on. All right. And if you have any questions about attendance, you can ask your teachers about that as well. They know all about it. Remember to check your recent activity feed in Schoology. If you need help with that, ask your teacher. But again, you click the Yukon Millers logo in the upper left corner of your screen, and then you can find recent activity on your tabs, and you see announcements. Also in your notifications, make sure you're getting notifications for the school announcements. I don't want you to miss the Lakeview Liftoff link. And if you have friends who haven't been able to find it, please help them out and let them know where they can find that. Okay. And here's something I really want to stress today. Are you being a good digital citizen? I think all of you, even those of you that I haven't met yet, I haven't met a lot of my fourth graders that are new to Lakeview, or some fifth graders and sixth graders that came from Independence or other places. But I bet most of you know how to be great students in school and what expectations are. But are you being a good digital citizen on the computer? One way I'm looking at that is just even like in the chat on this YouTube. Like I said yesterday, I want this chat to be open. But if you're just typing random messy stuff, or if you were to be inappropriate or just saying something mean back to somebody, I want that to be a positive, like we were all sitting in a room together, like maybe in the gym in the morning and just having a conversation. That's what that chat should be like. And if you can't do that, you're going to be removed, okay? And I don't want that to happen. I hope that's a fun part of coming to Liftoff and being able to interact with some of your classmates and even some of our teachers that are on here. When you're in your classes, again, you're showing respect to your teachers and being a good listener, doing the right thing in the chat there, and just interacting the right way with your classmates and with your teachers. So let's just make sure that we're doing that and not being someone who's getting in the way of learning or just making it not as a fun place to be. And I even saw it this morning in the chat. I saw some people going like, please stop this, stop that, because people weren't using it for the way it's intended to be used. So let's have fun with it, and let's get to know each other and be friendly and enjoy those things. But when we're in class, we got to do the right thing, also being a good digital citizen. All right, I have some special guests. I know you want to know where I am. Well, there's a little bit of red behind me, and red is our official color for 6th grade. So yes, I am in a 6th grade pod, and so please help me welcome to the broadcast. I'm going to bring in Mr. Griswold for 6th grade geography. I've got Miss Patrick, 6th grade math. I've got Mrs. Stewart, 6th grade English, and Miss Ledford, 6th grade science. How are y'all doing today?
Doing well.
Awesome. Doing so well.
Very good. What'd you say, Miss Ledford?
I said fabulous.
All right. I love it. Well, I love your pod. They're here in their classrooms. And so 6th graders, here's your pod. There you go. So they're in there with their doors shut, so we don't have to have our masks on, because we like to not have those on if we can avoid it. But while we're in here, we always got to be safe. So anyway, tell me, let's go around and we'll start with Mr. Griswold. Tell me, just so we can get to know you a little better, Mr. Griswold, what's your favorite restaurant or favorite meal?
My favorite meal is the Dolly Parton Stampede in Branson.
Ooh, I've not had that.
That's by far my favorite meal.
What's the food that you would get there?
You get like a whole chicken, roasted chicken. You get pork tenderloin.
Oh man!
You get vegetable soup. You get a homemade cheese roll. You get an apple turnover for dessert. What else? I think that might be it. There might be something else, but it's a really, really great meal.
Awesome. Miss Patrick, how about you? Where are you going for your favorite meal?
Oh, I'm going home to my dad's house for meatloaf and macaroni and cheese.
Nothing like some home cooking.
That's right.
I love it. Miss Stewart, how about you?
I love a good steak dinner with some mashed potatoes, but I also have a hard time turning away Raising Cane's chicken. It's one of my favorites.
Excellent. Good choice. Miss Ledford?
Probably spaghetti. I have a secret recipe for my sauce. So I tend to enjoy eating anything Italian.
A secret recipe. Don't hold out on us. You have to bring some spaghetti to school sometime for all of our.
I will definitely share.
All right. Let's go around the room again one more time. I know our students want to know favorite sports team. Could be a college team. This is your chance to represent. Mr. Griswold, what do you think?
I say with myself and the NFL football season supposedly starting on September the 10th, I got to go with my Tennessee Titans.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Miss Patrick?
Gotta go with them guns. They'll go Pokes. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
And I just saw Miss Ledford joining in on you on that.
She's got my back.
We already know her answer. Miss Stewart, what about you?
Oh, Boomer Sooner through and through. I got to represent. I'm all alone in my pod down here, so go Sooners.
Well, you're not alone right now, because you got a OU grad right here with you. So I'm with you. So we're evened up, unless Mr. Griswold wants to break the tie.
Yes.
There you go, Lakeview. You've got it. So, that's hilarious. Okay, and let's see. Well, tell me, what are you all most looking forward to this school year? Anybody having just any of the four of you? What are you looking forward to the most?
I can tell you I'm looking forward to trying new things and learning new things, and we are definitely doing that here at Lakeview this year. So,
absolutely. Anybody else?
I am really looking forward to finally getting to know some kids. I am new to Lakeview and new to UConn, and I am so excited to really get to know these kids and their families. I'm super excited. They're so hilarious. I love 6th grade. They're the most funny kids, and they just keep me laughing. So I'm really excited to get to know them.
Fantastic.
I'm excited to have kids in our building. I can't wait for that day where I get to all see you in person.
I agree. That's my answer too. If I were to be asked that same question, we want you all here. Like I said the other day, we have to flip it and be excited about some of the cool things we're doing on computer right now. But at the same time, we can't wait to have you here. So, all right. Well, on that note, thank you to Pod 2, our great 6th grade teachers. We're so glad you're here, and I know your students are probably excited to see you. Of course, they're going to see you again here in just a little bit, but see you in a more of an informal setting. And I know y'all are going to rock 6th grade at Lakeview this year. All right.
We are.
Thank you for being on the broadcast. We'll see you all later.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right. So let's get back to, again, that was our Pod 2 6th grade team that you saw. Get my slide move here. Mr. Griswold, Mrs. Patrick, Miss Stewart, and Miss Ledford. All right, let's get into the Miller 5 character trait of the day. And today's character trait is being responsible. I think this is a huge one right now when we're doing our continuous learning plan, because you are needing to show, for example, your parents that you can be responsible and be on time to class, be learning, getting your stuff turned in. I think all of our students are having to show extra responsibility right now. And one of the best ways you can help your family is by being where you're supposed to be on the computer and taking care of your learning. And so that, like, maybe mom or dad have to be at work, or they have to go to work soon, or maybe they've stayed home to help you on your assignments. But the more that you can do that on your own and be responsible, that helps not only your family, but it helps you with your learning. I know when we get here in school, I love seeing when teachers can trust kids to be responsible. Like, they might send you on an errand down the hallway. They know that you're going to do what you're supposed to do, being responsible. So I know we have lots of students that can do that, and I look forward to seeing you here at school doing that as well. All right. I am going to bring in Miss Tazi now. Good morning, Miss Tazi. How are you?
I'm hungry after listening to Pod 2's favorite meals. I'm ready for a steak and mashed potatoes.
I know. I was thinking that too. And I wanted to go up to Branson. Mr. Griswold definitely had me thinking about that meal. So
I know.
Sure. Well, are you ready for a corny joke, Miss Tazi?
I guess.
Yes. All right.
I'm ready.
So here we go. Corny joke of the day. Are we ready? Okay, so 2 ships collided. One was carrying a load of red paint and the other a load of blue paint. Did you hear about that, Miss Tazi?
No.
Sounds scary, really sad. You know why it was sad?
Why?
Because all of the passengers were marooned. Any groans, Pod 2? Oh, okay, yep, they're groaning in there. Okay. That was a joke for Mrs. Nelson, our art teacher. Shout out to Miss Nelson. I know she appreciates art humor. And there it is, the corny joke of the day. I forgot to put my special glasses on at the start of the broadcast. I see, even the principal forgets to do stuff. And I'm going to put them on right now because I want everyone to remember this message. We are on the computer like all day now. So I want to remind you, when classes are over for the day, please go do something outside.
Ooh.
These are my bicycle glasses.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I want to wear those today to encourage all of you, teachers, students, anybody watching. Don't forget, when we spend so much time during the day on computer screens, behind screens. I know many of you like video games. Mr. Hein plays some video games too, by the way. That might surprise you. But yeah, get outside. Do something outside in the sunshine later today. That's always a healthy thing to do as well. So that's why I'm wearing the bicycle glasses. Remember that. All right.
Do something outside, but definitely make sure that you talk to whoever's supervising you. Your adult supervision as to that you have permission to go outside. But yes, go get that sunshine and some exercise outside. Coach Ellis would appreciate that as well. So
no doubt. That's a great reminder, Miss Tazi. Always be safe in doing that. All right, let's get into our creed and moments of silence and pledges. Miss Tazi, go ahead.
okay, so if you want to stand while we read this, that's great. Our Lakeview Student Creed. I am a Lakeview student. I am not perfect. I will strive for the Miller 5. I am a buddy, not a bully. I take care of my school. I can do anything. I can overcome any obstacle. I try to be the best learner that I can be so that I can reach my goals. I encourage and inspire others to make good choices and reach their goals. I am a Lakeview student. And now for our flag salutes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And for our Oklahoma flag salute, I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people.
Okay, Miss Tazi, I'm going to cut you off right there. We got to do our moment of silence, but we'll do that as we transition to our next class because we are out of time. So have a great day, Lakeview. We will see you later.